So having removed the 3 2-meter beams, got those laid end to end, we need to access the Packboy container now. Some kits, when they arrive on site, will have a padlock on the front to secure the container. The padlock code is 2431. That's always set at 2431. So just remove the padlock, open the container, and what we have in here now are the rest of the components. You've got a single 1-meter section at the back there, 2 end units, the swivel hooks and drop links and shackles there. You've got 2 slings, 5-ton 6-meter slings, duplex slings. You've got the bolts to assemble the Packboy here. And you've also got tools, which should be 3 items. There'll be a podger spanner, there'll be a breaker bar, and there'll be a torque wrench. So all those things are inside the Packboy. And also inside the cabinet is the document pack. And in the document pack you'll see various warnings. Identifies the Packboy, repeats the warning I've given you about the components, the safe working load, which is 4 tons for a standard Packboy, and also the loader inspection chart, where every item is identified. They're all stamped with those identifications and the date on which they were inspected and when the inspection is valid too. So that's always inside the Packboy, and please make sure you put that back in the folder when you finish with the Packboy. So we're just going to now start assembling the Packboy beam from one end. So we're going to take one of the end units, pop it on the end of the 2-meter beam. Again, remember I said earlier about making sure the flanges are clean. Using the bolts supplied with a washer at each end. If you have difficulty lining up the holes at all, the spanner we provide is a podger spanner, so you can line the holes up with the end of the spanner. All the bolts must be used, so all flanges need to have 4 bolted connections. And then simply tighten the bolts to a preset torque. Now the tightening torque is 150 Newton meters. The torque wrench we provide is preset to that torque, and you hear it then clicking on the torque. So it's worth just checking that the torque is correct on the wrench. When you come to take the Packboy apart, please don't use the torque wrench to do that. There is a separate breaker bar in the box. If you use the torque wrench, you could damage the torque wrench. So torque all 4 bolts up on each flange. So we're just going to repeat that process down now along the beam, each flange connecting with 4 bolts, and tighten those up. And we'll restart the video when we've got that done.